Hi friends, welcome back to Web Navigators. Today is very special because I'm gonna be chatting with my dear friend and mentor Sven, the one who taught me programming, and honestly he is one of the great teacher and coolest people I know. Talk about our school days and dive into how we get into programming. Plus you get to hear about Sven's amazing journey from being a bankman to a great programmer and a tile site firefighter. So grab something yummy and let's jump in. So first, from banking to programming. So how that happened? What inspired you to change from being a bankman to a programmer? Was there a specific moment that sparked this transition?
I started programming when I was a kid in the late 80s. Started programming like in BASIC and later in assembly language. At the age of let's say like 14 or something, I was pretty sure that when I'm older, I want to do something programming related or computer related as a job.
Okay.
Then I finished school, and after school there was the question what to do now. Unfortunately, I decided applying for a bank job and did my Ausbildung there for 2.5 years. But retrospective, it was one of the worst times in my life. That like 2.5 years. Then
And you were doing it in your free time or just
all the time?
you were doing that?
I was all the time, like as I was like a kid, I was playing a lot, of course. Like computer games, like changing floppy disks at that time on the schoolyard and something. And later I programmed a lot at home, like for my own pleasure and
as a hobby, let's say.
as a hobby, of course. And in 1997, I started studying at the Technical University here in Berlin, computer science. And then I had to split my day, university and the bank work. So I was in the morning in the university, attending all the lectures and everything. And then I had to hit the bank in the afternoon, doing my normal job. And then after the bank job, I had to do my homework for the university. It was like super stressful. During that time, we had a collaboration with an internet agency who was doing the design and the technical background for the internet page for the bank. And one day, after a meeting, I just stepped to one of the guys and said, Axel, do you think you can offer me a job or something like that?
In the bank,
in the
IT, but you asked him in the bank.
Yeah, it was like outside the banking building.
Okay.
Let's say that. Okay, and I was like, hey, I'm really kind of bored, like working in the bank. I would really like to work with you. And do you have any open position or something? And he was like, really, you want to work with us? Just I give you a phone number, call this guy, and then we make an appointment, and then you have like an interview or something. And then something went really quick. They gave me an appointment, and I had like a job interview, more or less. And I can remember still, I went to the office. I sat there with two of the employees who did the interview with me, and one of them I knew already from the meetings and something like that. And
in the bank.
Exactly, we knew each other. And the interview was literally like, hey, super nice that you want to work with us. When can you start? And I was like, tomorrow. And he was like, okay, then everything is clear. And shall I show you the company? I took over like a project from some colleague, and he was like doing a kind of handover within like 3 days or something. And it was like flawless. And he was like, yeah, the guy is
ready.
He's ready. He can do it.
Say you were a nerd, kind of.
100%. Yeah, I'm like programming.
But normally nerds people are not successfully socialized. So I think you are just managed to do this both things.
Yeah, maybe I was lucky, like good education from my parents. And
Sven, as I know that you do a lot of freelancing all the time, so maybe you just can tell us what drew you to freelancing and what are the challenges that you faced and overcome over the years.
Yeah, I started freelancing in 2003. Actually, I had a lot of connections at that time already to former clients of the agency, for example. And so I got my first job as a freelancer, more or less building websites.
So you used like your connections from your previous job to start to get contract, let's say.
Exactly. So I worked with a former colleague of the agency together. We were both freelancers then at that time, and we continued to maintaining the website.
So let's switch to our main topic of the video today, which is teaching. So what motivated you to start teaching, and when exactly did that happen?
Was around 2014, 15, 16. I have to take a look at my notes. It was 2016. I thought that's maybe a good opportunity to do something which has more substance and which is lasting longer in coding stuff. So I thought maybe you can create a bigger impact when you share your knowledge with other people. And they were like, yeah, but the course started at, I don't know, I only had very, very short period of time in advance to prepare my lessons and everything. I can remember I was literally getting 5 o'clock, sitting on the couch for an hour or hour and a half, prepared my lecture for that day. Then I had to leave at 7 to reach the place latest at 9.
Which was so fast, so far away.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I met like wonderful people.
Thank you.
One of them was you.
We were your first.
Yeah. You've been.
So you used us as experiment.
Yeah.
And this is the result. So.
But it was working at the end of the day, right? And I can remember we went through hard times also with organizational flaws, and it was not ideal. Let's say that, okay? But at the end of the day, I think I can also remember the last day when we like went apart, and you like gave me like some nice gifts. One is there already, and also like you got me like a coffee mug and something, like that.
Yeah.
And I can remember that my my conclusion was that it was worth it. So at least that, and I can remember that most of you guys got an internship somewhere.
You got us this internship. And I'm very thankful for you for that, because our course was about like 9 months, and in the last 3 months we got to do like a practicum, like internship, like traineeship, or in order to get our certificate. So Sven helped us in one of his previous company that he worked with to arrange us this internship position. So yeah, that was very nice of you. It was the first kick.
I remember that when I was like talking to the guys, like, hey, I have a bunch of super fresh developers and they are looking for an internship. Yeah, and that was my first dive into that whole teaching thing. I left that school. Not long time later, I applied again for a teaching job in a different school. It was completely different. It was super nice. The people, they were caring. They've been well organized, and it was a pleasure.
Catch you next time on Web Navigators. Stay curious and stay brave. Thanks, Sven.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.